when we are looking at the marine iguanas, and one of the questions that is coming to us is, wow, when these animals arrived to the Galapagos, how did they come to the Galapagos? And for many years, people was thinking like, oh, it's like, so if San Cristobal is like 3 to 4 million years old, so these iguanas probably evolved from land iguanas that arrived in within this period of time. So let's say like 4 million years ago, some land iguanas arrived to San Cristobal, and then they start to adapt to the environment, and they diverse these individuals, and they became different species, and we got the marine iguana. So it was quite of the common belief about the marine iguanas evolution. But what's happening now is that scientists, geologists, have been going deep in some research, and they found that San Cristobal is one of the Galapagos Islands that we still can see. But a little bit more towards the southeast, there is an entire chain of islands that are underwater. And some of these scientists have been taking samples of these underwater rocks, and they have found that there are like results that show that some of these lava rocks, Galapagos lava rocks, are from like millions of years ago. So it's not 5 million years ago, but 50 million years ago, 40 million years ago. So what does it mean? It means that we had Galapagos Islands far back in time, much longer than just 5 million years ago. Where these islands are right now? They are gone. And probably because, and if we put now the movement of the Nazca Plate, movement, because the archipelago of the Galapagos is on the Nazca Plate, and the plate is moving towards the southeast, going straight down under South America, under the South American plate. It means that the Galapagos Islands have been going underneath South America. And because of this, we have the Andes over there as well. So this is a huge subduction movement that is creating a gigantic delivery of energy that is pushing up the mountains, up in the Andes. So I wanna think as well that we are talking about a kind of cycle. It's a cycle. The islands are being born, they just get to maturity, then they start going down, they age, they disappear, they die, maybe, but this dying is just part of the first stage. They are dying in terms of being an island that we can see out of the water surface, but then they are sinking, they are drowning, and they are disappearing underneath the sea. But if all of this material, all of this lava that the islands are, start to go down beneath the mass of the South American plate, it means that probably it's meeting back the fire. That is magma again. So they are being reborn in a different way.
That's totally
like
true.
Mountains. So it's an awesome cycle. Awesome. The islands are being born because of the hot spot. They came out. We got to see them. We got to enjoy them. The lucky guys, all who is lucky enough to come to Galapagos and to be here. And then, after millions of years, the islands will be gone. And then it's like this is the process. So if we had Galapagos Islands back 50 million years ago, let's say, it means that probably many of the species that we have right now arrived, or started to arrive through different successive arrivals could be that started that early back in time. And with the case of the marine iguanas, it could be that the marine iguana ancestor, a green iguana, a land iguana from South American mainland, managed to arrive to the Galapagos and then settle down here, and through a process that could take millions of years, hundreds of thousands of years, it started to adapt to the unique circumstances that the islands are giving to these animals in this case. And through natural selection, through adapting to the very tough, rough conditions of those days back in time, this marine iguana's ancestor got to become different, got to become a unique new species.